Welcome to the third Game Dev Daily, the show where I show you the progress I made on my game. And we can also look at your stuff and talk about game development. Actually, I made quite a bit of progress on my game since yesterday. I didn't do anything for the AI voice. And I wanted to let that rest for a bit, but I did a lot of other cool little changes that I'm gonna show you in a second. And by the way, I just have the challenge to have a different stupid look every time we start the stream, so let's see how many stupid looks I can come up with. Once again, just helps me not to take myself so seriously. Shit's gonna go wrong anyway when you do live streams, so who cares? Let me pull up what I did today. Here we go. Chat. So this is the Snail sprite. You might remember it didn't really fit into the game anymore. So I made a new one. This one. I know, it's way better, but wait until you see it in action. It's gonna get even better. Hey everybody in stream, thanks for tuning in, as always. I'm gonna show you the new Snail. It's hilarious, you're gonna see. Ah, you can't see it. It's behind my camera, okay? Let's move it. It wiggles! It feels super wiggly and slimy and jumpy, and I absolutely love it. It also has a lot more edges and squares, I mean, and fits into the style a lot better. Another visual overhaul you can see here in the corner right there. There's a little blue shine now at the exit. One of you suggested that in the feedback yesterday, that is kind of hard to see where the goal is, where you need to go, so I added that. I really like the squiggling of the snail. Not sure how well you can see it. I'm not streaming in full HD, but I mean, you should be able to see it just fine. Okay, there's another cool change I want to show you. Oh, this level is stupid. I think we'll actually do a little bit of development on stream today. Actually, I want to do a little bit of a longer stream because I ended up doing quite a bit of game development yesterday after the stream, and there's really just no point in not streaming that, I guess. Might as well do it together. Ooh. Wiggly wiggle snail, yes. Okay, here we go.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
Levels have a startup animation now, so they have some flickering. It's gonna be even cooler once it has some proper sound effects. Really like it. Makes it feel a little more alive. Similar thing happens when you beat the level.
Almost there. Oops, I didn't pay attention. Won't happen again. Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
Definitely not perfect yet, I know. Especially in the end, I kind of want to have it this broken look where the AI really freaks out, gets super angry or whatever. We're gonna settle on.
Lol, I got you. Will that be a new record? I don't think so.
Shut up, I'm gonna do this.
Almost there.
Oops. So yeah, making constant slowly progress. Also, the respawn animation is now blue and not orange. It was still orange from the last snail. So a lot of small little changes.
You thought you could slip
Oh,
through?
come on, I was so
Think
far.
again.
Almost made it through. Okay, I'm not gonna beat this.
That's what happens when you stop moving, you idiot.
That was the restart button. I want to go to the next level.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
Because in the third level, I also replaced the sprites of the cats. Unfortunately, they're not as cute anymore. The previous cats were quite a bit cuter. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. I'm just gonna show you what I have so far, okay?
Will that be a new record? I don't think so.
So, the cats I had before were a lot crazier and cooler.
Lol, I got you.
Not quite happy with my overhaul, but at the very least they fit into the style now. They look more like the spikes. I don't think they need to be that pixelated, squarey. I think maybe I need to make them, give them a little bit of a different shape once again.
Congratulations, that was...
Okay, so that's what I've been up to. Obviously, I also kept working on the upload for Friday, which is... I'm not gonna spoil too much. Wait a second. Here we go. This is the correct one. Here you can see all of the little fixes I did today. Here are the things that are up next. I write down a lot of your feedback here. So one thing Dark Miracle pointed out yesterday is that you can kind of abuse the AI if you walk really slowly. You usually get through without any spikes in your way, so guess that's one fix we're gonna make on stream in a second, and that will make it a lot harder because I abuse that all the time. And then we're gonna see if I can still beat the levels. Okay, now let's actually read the chat. So hi everybody, hi, thanks for joining in everybody. Let's see what you've got to say. The snail's really cool. The startup animation's really cool. Okay. Yes, bring it on. Sorry. I'm so perfect. Come on, more compliments. I need more compliments. Yeah, social media is really dangerous for that exact reason. I can't feel happy alone anymore. I'm too insecure. I need other people to tell me how awesome I am. I hope I'm just kidding. I'm not entirely sure though. All right, what else? Yeah, exactly. It looks like the lights are turning on. Why are you wearing glasses? I explained that. I don't want to take myself so seriously. It kind of helps me to feel a little more chill and not so serious about myself. And then it's a cool challenge to have a different stupid look every time we start the stream. Last 2 days were already pretty good start. I had some pretty stupid looks there as well, so can only go uphill from here. Nice glasses. Thanks for the compliment. Thank you. Wobble wobble snail. Eye protection. Yes. In the old prototype, I would have definitely needed eye protection from all of the blinking and crazy colors. Don't worry, you always look stupid. Another compliment. Thank you. Always appreciate it. Okay, guess we're gonna do a little bit of development now. If you have any questions or anything comes up, if you want me to have a look at anything you made, let me know. Until then, I'm just gonna make a couple of fixes. Maybe we're gonna make another level and then, in 20-30 minutes or something like that, we're gonna call it a day. I feel like I'm getting better at this. Do you feel like I'm getting better as well? Come on, bring me more compliments. This was a really good start, I feel like. I got straight to the point. I showed you what I had without messing up. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, okay. I wanted to stop the... Okay, let's get rid of those. I wanted to stop the AI. I wanted to stop the player from abusing the AI. So this bug where you can walk super slowly, for that I basically just go into the AI object. Let me show you my AI object. It is right here in the AI parent. So this is where all of the code for the AI is, in case you missed how it works. It basically just calculates where you're gonna be in half a second, and that's where it spawns all of the obstacles. So it basically just simulates half a second. If you keep moving in that direction, that's where all of the enemies spawn. It has a ton of settings, for example, also a random chance that the simulation's gonna jump, so stuff can spawn on the ceiling and in the air. And to that, we're just gonna add a certain probability that the snail's gonna stop. That's the problem at the moment. If you move to the right, it thinks you will keep moving to the right for half a second. That's why it spawns the spike too far apart from you. If the simulation can stop as well, then we don't have that problem anymore. Then you really need to be careful not to stop at the wrong position. I'm gonna add a new variable. I'm gonna call it setting stop probability. I'm gonna set that to 0 by default, and then we can set it up in the corresponding children of this. This is basically how you do prefabs in GameMaker. You just make one parent object and then a couple of children with different settings, so you don't have to rewrite the entire code. All right. So now I need to understand the code that I wrote a couple of months ago, which is always fun. Let me zoom in a bit. Is that possible? Hello, can I zoom in? No, doesn't seem like it. No, can't zoom in, sorry. You probably can't read anything, but who cares? So this is basically the snail movement, all of this. Where's the loop? Here, okay, here's a little comment that tells me calculate ahead in time, and here is the loop. So we're gonna make a new variable before that and call that one stop moving. That's gonna be false. And then if random one smaller than settings. Come on, how did I name the variable? Setting stop probability. So basically just a dice roll, and if that dice roll with the specified probability returns true, then we set stop moving to true. And then we're gonna stop moving, so I'm just gonna put that here. If stop moving is false, only then we move, otherwise we don't move. So in order to test this out, we'll have to set this variable in, for example, level 1. And we have to set it to something that makes sense. For example, 0.5, no, it's probably something way smaller, 0.02. And then we're gonna make it visible so we can see the actual prediction of the AI. Or where the simulated snail, where we simulate the movement into the future, where that one ends up. So we're gonna see the prediction of the AI, where we're gonna be in half a second. Okay, let's see if that one actually stops moving every now and then. And let's do the same for the other presets. Or let's just test it in level 1, I guess that's faster.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
So now you can basically see a ghost snail over my head. That one is the prediction of the AI, where I'm gonna be in half a second. At the moment it's not moving because I'm not moving. But
Lol, I got you.
if I move to the right,
Will
you
that
can
be a new record?
see
I don't think so.
jump around all over the place. And in fact, this looks like it makes it already makes it a little more tricky. Let's turn this off again. It's kind of distracting. But we'll see if we can spot the difference. I think you can definitely spot the difference. This was way more jumpy than it usually is. Okay, let's actually keep it visible and turn this to 0 so I can show you what I mean.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
See, this one doesn't. This prediction
Lol,
doesn't.
I got you.
This prediction doesn't jump around nearly as much. It's really just half a second into the future where I'll be in half a second. Cause it doesn't stop moving.
Will that be?
Obviously, if we add the random stop probability, it gets a lot more jumpy. So, gonna add that to the other ones as well, and then we're gonna try to beat it without the abuse. Great. Hope this won't be too difficult. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's the first time you catch me while streaming. That's awesome. Congratulations. Achievement unlocked.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go. Lol, I got you.
Oh, this is scary.
Will that be a new record? I don't think. Oops, I didn't pay attention. Won't happen again. Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
That actually makes a big difference because now the spikes sometimes even spawn directly underneath you or next to you. That didn't happen before. So now you kind of need to remember which spike warning popped up first. Maybe there should be a better indicator for when exactly the spike's gonna come out of the ground, because that gets confusing at times.
Lol, I got you.
In a way, it also makes it easier because you can just walk over most of them. Because obviously, if the prediction assumes you're gonna stop moving and you don't, the spike's gonna miss you. It's gonna be too far forward, so that means you can just pass a lot of them. I guess we need to reduce the stop probability of the prediction a little more.
Lol, I got you.
Because this is obviously way too easy. As you can see, I almost made it. First try. Maybe I should beat it before I tell you how easy it is. Maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah. It does notice stuff like that. For example, if I move back and forth a lot, or if I don't make any progress or very slow progress, it drops the "you wanna dance" voice line. So I definitely wanna do stuff like that. Good idea. The levels are definitely supposed to be different. For now, what's different in every level, in case you didn't notice, is that the AI learns a new attack in every level. In level 1, you just have spikes from the ground. In level 2, they're coming from all directions. In level 3, there are cats in the levels. But I was thinking about that as well recently, if there's a way to make levels more unique and more interesting. Maybe every level should have an additional gimmick that makes the level even more unique. Would be a good idea.
Lol, I got you.
See, I wanted to do my slow cheating strategy, but I didn't.
Congratulations, that was the 100th time I killed you in this level.
Didn't work.
Literally.
Did not work.
Almost there. Will that be a new record? Oops, I didn't pay attention.
Okay,
Won't
so
happen again. Cool, cool, cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
still kind of worked there, but that's coincidence, I guess. Also, in this level, the cats are not nearly as...
I got you.
In this level, the cats are not nearly as dangerous as in the original design of the third level. Because you're not airborne very often, this level, so there's not a lot of opportunities to die to the cats. Oh, this is way too easy. Gonna make it this time.
Almost there.
I mean, I'm gonna make it this time. One thing I'm actually really interested in is...
OMG, why do you keep dying there?
How fun is this to watch? Is it easy to follow? Is it kind of entertaining to watch? Because this game is definitely designed for watching as well, or at the very least that's one of my main design goals. So how much you enjoy watching it is kind of important as well. If you would like to provide me some feedback on that, that would be highly appreciated. I mean, I'm obviously gonna beat the level this time.
I got you.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna beat the level this time.
Will that be a new record?
No!
I don't think so.
No! Oh, that was really close. Okay, sorry. I need to read chat again. Can we play game soon? Yeah, I think I'll release the first 2 levels as a demo or something, just to check if the difficulty is completely unrealistic or if it's actually something you can pull off. And I actually need to scroll up. Yeah, and you mean the voice lines should interact with spike spawning AI, because at the moment those two are completely separate. There's basically one AI that spawns the spikes and then a completely separate AI that does the talking, and they don't communicate with each other. Would definitely be interesting if they interacted with each other. So if they say something like, "Stop doing this, it really annoys me, take this," and then it starts spawning even more spikes. Or maybe it says something like, "Oh my god, you're so bad, let me help you out a bit," and then it spawns less spikes. Stuff like that could definitely make it more interesting. I think I'm gonna experiment with that. or I'm gonna try. Not sure how important it is, so it's definitely not on the first part of my priority list, but I think I want to experiment with that for sure. I could rotate the camera or make camera effects to make the levels more unique. So you mean you want the look of the levels to be more unique? Did I get that one right? Do you think it's boring if all of the levels have kind of the same style? Is that what you're saying? Because there are different solutions to that than applying filters to the level and rotating the camera. Camera movement is another interesting question. Glad that you bring that one up. At one point I had some really crazy camera movements in the game. I can check that one in a second if that code still works or if that's broken. It's hard to make a hard procedurally generated game, it seems. The levels are not procedurally generated, so that makes it easier. Just the spikes are procedurally generated, and that's really not all that hard. Procedurally generating levels for a platformer game is kind of annoying, I assume. Definitely don't want to do that for this game. Oh my god, where was I in the chat? It's too much text. There needs to be music. It's kind of stale. Link to the Future, what do you mean it's kind of stale? To watch? Was that question? It's kind of stale to watch? There needs to be music. Yes, there needs to be music. That's true. Really wondering which music. I mean, best fitting music would probably something electronic synthesizer, likey with a lot of drive. Oops, why can I not move? Here we go.
Lol, I got you. Congratulations, that was the 100th time I killed you in this level.
But it also...
Literally.
Shut up. But it also needs to be something that helps to inject some more fun into the game. So both something with that kind of flows and has a lot of drive, but also kind of something fun. I was thinking maybe a little bit in the swing electro direction. I'm not sure, honestly. We'll have to experiment with that. I really like just playing the game with different music, just turning on a video on YouTube with some music and trying how it feels. I'm not sure if we can do that for copyright reasons. You mean I need some conflict points that are especially hard to overcome for some reason? Basically, so far my level design philosophy is the conflict point is always the end of the level, and you can kind of see that here as well. This way, you have the feeling that you can kind of beat it. You always get relatively far, but you can't make it all the way through. I think that's both entertaining to watch and frustrating to play, and makes you want to try again because you almost had it. So that's my level design philosophy so far. Yeah, maybe we can try adding some additional obstacles to the level, but it would definitely have to be something that is controlled by the AI. So not sure how that would work. Okay. Still trying to keep up with the chat. Let's see what else. Where did I stop once again? My inward facing corners and the geometry are kinda ugly. Yeah, that's right. I would write that down in my Trello board, but I don't have it open, and that would mess up my interface, so sorry, can't write it down. Something like, are you gone when the player stays at the spawn for too long? Definitely will do that. And in fact, I've already written that one down. Sorry, Namguijans, really, I don't quite see the context anymore. Then there could be a way to tamper with the AI, make it more friendly or something. That was in the context of the AI can spawn less spikes or more spikes depending on what you do, and you kind of can interact with it a bit more. That would definitely feel good. I agree. Yeah, if every level looks a bit more unique, that would be good for watchability as well. I agree. Because firstly, that makes you more curious to see the next level. Secondly, it's easier to see in which level you are. So if you watch more people play the game, you can just see on first sight which level it is. And thirdly, it's just more interesting. And yeah, okay, we'll do that. There won't be that many levels anyway, so... Oh my god, where's my mouse? I always lose it. The AI's face got more angry when the player is close to finishing the level. Yes, would be cool if the AI could express emotions a bit better. In fact, it looks angry if you manage to beat the level, so it already has 4 different emotions it can show. I think I'll decide on the emotions as soon as I settled on a voice for the AI. Actually, maybe we're just gonna keep this one and take the things we learned from the experiments. For example, some of the glitch sounds would probably work pretty well with this voice as well. How about a level with cats only and a song with cats in the background? Basically, we would have to play 9 cat then. AI controlled turrets. That's what I was thinking as well, because that would go very well with the prediction model we have at the moment. So the turret could just shoot bullets towards the predicted position, and this way the bullets would probably be quite hard to dodge. So good idea. The third stone in the list of stones is Aleorite. Okay, thanks for the random knowledge there. Dark Miracle, just in time. I think I implemented some of your feedback. Which feedback did you give me yesterday? I can't quite remember, but I think I implemented it. Yeah, the glitch sounds were great, so probably gonna use some of those. The problem with the voice is really I can either go for a more human-like voice or for a more robotic voice. The problem with the human-like voice is you always hear that it's me. So that doesn't really work for me, and it probably doesn't really work for you either, because it's not really that immersive to hear my voice as an AI, and I also don't really sound like an AI. So if I go for the more human-like approach, I would probably need a voice actor or actress. So we're pretty much stuck with the robotic voice, because that allows me to distort the voice to a level where you can no longer tell that it's me. So I think if I want to record the voice lines myself, that's definitely the way to go. But we can implement some of the things we learned, for example, glitch sounds. A hidden unicorn level. That would be fantastic. Maybe all of the spikes that are coming out of the ground are in fact unicorn horns. Plot twist. The AI killed all of these unicorns just to get the spikes. We just discovered the lore of this game. Fantastic. Yeah, salt as a hazard is something we can try as well. I just wonder, how does the interaction with the AI look like? Does the AI place the salt like a hidden trap, and you have to remember where it is, and it places the trap in a position where the AI thinks it's the biggest hindrance to you? Or how exactly would the interaction with the AI look like? That's what I'm wondering about. The mix between glitch and robot voice. And the AI tick with going very slowly, where it suddenly gets really deep. Yeah, we can incorporate those things into the voice acting. What do you mean with the volume fader? Yes, the volume fader that allows us to shut the stupid AI up. Oh my god. Or was that the feedback you gave me yesterday? Sorry, I always completely miss the context because I'm reading the chat so slowly. And where's my mouse? I can't scroll without the mouse! Ah! Stream is still running. Oh my god, it's already been 38 minutes. What the hell? You guys keep sending me too many messages, too much feedback. Yeah, that was the feedback from yesterday. Okay. Yeah, right. But that's still pretty much what I'm gonna try next. Some sort of mix between robot voice and glitch stuff. So basically just taking the robot voice and incorporating some of the things that worked in the sound experiments I did in the last 2 days. Probably what I'm gonna go for. Maybe I'm gonna run some more experiments, but I'm also not willing to waste a super massive amount of time on figuring this out. At some point we gotta move on. You wanna play this game, I know it. So we have to move on at some point.
Lol, I got you.
Let's beat the stupid level, come on.
OMG, why do you keep dying there?
How do you like the daily streams so far? Do you think we should keep doing them? So far I feel really positively about them.
Almost there. Oops, I didn't pay attention.
That
Won't happen again.
That was so easy. OMG. Alright, so let's check out some of the next things we're gonna do for the game. We actually did this one, fix slow abuse. Or at the very least we have a way to tune that now. Archive, yes, archive, okay. Sometimes the AI spawns spikes and cats in other places on the map further than player. Is that the case right now, or do you suggest that as a feature? It's not the case right now, right? Yeah, maybe if the AI gets really angry, we could use that to express emotions of the AI. The problem with an AI is that it cannot express emotions with voice. Or at the very least, I think that's an interesting concept, that it needs to express emotions in a different way. So, good point, that it could use spike spawning as an expression of emotion. I haven't thought about that. Maybe when it gets angry, there are spikes coming out of the ground all over the place. You like the stream? It's interesting to follow the progress of the game. Cool. That I'm actually really happy to hear that. I was kind of sad that I wasn't able to do daily uploads anymore because my quality standards kind of got too high. Not the quality standards for the stream, luckily, so I can still do the streams, but my quality standards for normal videos got so high that daily uploads was just not possible anymore. So I think streaming is a very nice solution to that problem. And what I felt like in the 2 days that I streamed is that the community was obviously way more active, as well as on the Discord, as well as on YouTube. Sorry, my English. I just saw that the name of the stream is wrong. We gotta fix that to Game Dev Daily 3. And what did we do today? New Snail. And discussion. So in case you're not a part of the family yet, you can join the Discord. Link is in the description. Should be in the description. But I'm very, very grateful for all of your feedback. I hope I'm providing some value to you as well. So yeah, it could hide the salt mines in the beginning. Or whenever you step in one, it places a new one, something like that. Because that's all stuff we could code. We could just remember all of the paths the player went, for example, and then just place the salt in places that the player visits the most often. Bye, good pixels. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, right. Ninja Joe Pygmy, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I think I caught up with the chat. Sometimes I miss messages, pretty sure about that. If that's the case, just send it again. Now let's figure out what we're gonna do next. My main goal is getting the game to a state where I can call it minimum viable product as soon as possible. So what else would we need for a minimum viable product? Definitely soundtrack, more levels, save load system, menu, all that sort of stuff. I think I might do a music week next week, so either next week or the week after that, will be a pure music week. Yo, yo, Goto999. Haven't seen you here before. Hi. Yo, I guess that's the next things we're gonna do. Oh, I need to check out the voice from Mad Programmer. Mad Programmer. That's a game I made a couple of years ago. I'd really like to start that up now. It's probably really funny and cringy at the same time. But I think OBS can't stream these old Game Maker games. Let's try it real quick. We still have them here somewhere. No. Let's have a look here then. Old games. Here we go. Mad Programmer. The image might disappear in a second. If that doesn't work, let's just see what happens. Oh, Jabucha. Oh, it works. You see that, right? Oh my god, it works. We can actually pick English. And new game. Okay, so prepare for the cringe. Okay, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to take this. Just prepared for the cringe. Awesome. Enter your name, OMG. Jodes. Switch on your sound. Very good English even back then. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit for you. Maybe like this. Bam, 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 bam. Is the volume fine like this? Okay.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? This is Mr. Huber speaking. I'm from the European Secret Game Testing Company, and I've a little problem. I've a game here, and everybody who plays this game kills himself. Yeah,
Bye.
I think that's a problem.
Better, it's better when you leave now.
I have some information that you're a really good gamer, a really good computer player, and so maybe you're the only person who can help me. So let me explain. There are thousands of people who killed themselves after playing this game.
Oh
The
no.
programmer of this game is a kind of mad or so. He's the murder of thousands of people, but we don't know who the murderer is, and we want to find out who has programmed the game.
Okay, this is getting too boring. Oh my god, my English wasn't that good back then. It's still far from perfect, but OMG, this is really, really hard to take. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so we basically need to play to the game to see the credits. Pretty clever plot. The programmer of this game is so brutal killer. This game is so extremely difficult that people killed themselves after playing it, so we gotta see the credits to find out who the murderer is. Yeah, very creative. Okay, let's go. Press enter to continue. You're starting the game now, really?
You're a new player. I'm so glad. You're very, very welcome here. Do you want to know who I am? I am the programmer of this game. And this is my word. Yeah, it's looking like that when the light is on. Very bright and nice. My job is it to make you having fun with this game. Please tell me if
So that's the AI voice you were talking about. Yeah, actually, that one wasn't actually all that bad. It's basically just a lot of autotune and higher pitch probably, so we can try that. But for some reason, it doesn't sound as annoying as the high-pitched attempt I did this time. Don't know exactly why that is. You can understand why everybody killed themselves. Okay, that's great.
You see, the light is already switched on here. It will go on like this, bright and happy. The quadratic platform at the end of each level will beam you to the next level. Isn't that cool? Do you see all these boxes and the physical way they are moving? I'm very proud of this.
Oh, why exactly did I bring this box?
I really hope you enjoy playing this game.
I really hope you enjoy playing this game.
Stop moving, please. Can't you see the orange laser?
Yes, I can see it. I know this game
Just
inside
put
out.
that box onto the big red button and the laser will disappear.
Shut up. OMG, this voice is just as annoying as in Will You Snail.
Do you want to know why my English is so bad?
Yes, I want to know that.
Programmer and I had to translate all this shit into English. Well done. You're really fast. Yeah, I know you're waiting for the action levels, but this here is important too. The difference between the round and the quadratic buttons is the round buttons keep activated when you've touched them once.
Thanks for explaining that. I already beat the level.
Only
OMG.
buttons. Only for you.
Not sure how long I will be able to take
Here's
this.
the level you have waited for. Be careful. Don't touch the buttons. Bam, bam. Yeah, that's good for your aggressivity.
Did I really just say aggressivity?
And they all had to die. I think it's pretty good. I'm so curious about what you do in this one. Okay, I try to be quiet now. Let's see how long I manage to do that.
Great, I need to bring up a box all the way there, up there. Fantastic. No! Oh, thank God. It's really annoying that the boxes rotate. That makes them really hard to push.
Oh, sorry, it's so difficult to be quiet. You want to hear a joke? A snail is sitting on a turtle.
Shut up!
Turtle walks slowly through.
What the hell? They kill me in one shot?
The snail says, "Whee!" Yeah, I know that's not funny, but I have
Shut
to
up.
say something.
OMG. So, in case you're wondering, this is just the first part of the game. It has a little bit of a twist. I'll see that in a second. The core mechanic of this game is pretty cool. I hope I don't need to bring a box down there. Oh my god! I almost ran into them again. Ah, I need to bring a box down there. I knew it. Yeah, maybe this voice wasn't quite it yet. Maybe the one we have right now is a little better in Will You Snail.
Are you happy? I've a new enemy for you. Don't worry, you're even allowed to touch this enemy.
So these enemies are basically just pushing me back.
You want to know what? There are 100 kinds of enemies you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, of
Isn't
course.
that cool? But don't worry, it won't be too difficult. I really hope I manage to make you hooked on this game.
Shut up, please!
Please forget it. Do you see this new button? It deactivates itself a while after you've touched it. Just concentrate on that. Very good. You're really very good. Are you wondering about these strange
No worries,
symbols on the floor?
the music will change
Let's
soon, I
find
think.
out what they mean. Oh my god, you are so incredibly intelligent. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
I
no.
didn't have any boxes
This-
left for this level.
This enemy needs to stand on that button. Oh, come on. Come here, Mr. Enemy. Come to Papa. Oh,
You know
did it.
what? I think I hooked you on the game now. Now I can start kidding
Oh
you.
no, I can't keep going there. Oh
I'm
no.
so mad.
Oh no.
And this level is impossible. Na na na. Na na na.
What the hell?
Give up this. Oh, you're cheating. That makes me mad.
I'm angry now. I hate this stupid, happy robot voice. Oh, that's more my style now. Yeah, you're right. I'm still the same program.
Okay, let's not listen to that. I can't take it.
Did you see the strange orange robot? That's a very intelligent enemy.
Oh, is there an orange robot?
He's exactly as intelligent as you.
Oh yeah. They basically... This is the new game mechanic I was talking about. These orange robots basically copy my exact movement. But I touched something, so I can restart now. This won't work anymore. Ah, I guess I could also use a box. Yeah, I probably just need to use a box. And not get shot by my replicant. This is really mean because now I shot in that direction. Now when my replicant comes here, he will shoot me as well because he copies my movement. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's kill him before he does that. Just kill all of them and bring these boxes to activate the stupid switch. Here we go. No! Oh my god, this game is even more rage-inducing than Will You Snail. Way, way worse. Actually, we need to stop after this level because I've got something to do after this. But we'll keep playing this game tomorrow, I promise. It has a save load function, so we can pick up where we left off. Here we go. So that's it for today. Holy lordy, let's go back here. Thanks for tuning in today. It was an absolute pleasure to do some game development with you. Is the game from the viewers? No, that's an old game I made. It's a masterpiece. What can I say? Yeah, but if you have something you want me to play, anytime, just let me know. Okay, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow in the daily. Bye!